Hello class 9, welcome to history lecture. Today's topic is fascism and the rise of Mussolini. So first we'll see what is the ideology of fascism, and then we'll see how Mussolini founded the fascist party in Italy. So first we should know that fascism is derived from the word fascio or fasci, which means a bundle of stick. From this word bundle of stick, the word fascio or fasci was derived, and we see that based on this idea, the fascist party was formed, and there we will see that this fascist party's main ideology was a dictatorial form of government, or a single powerful leader who will be the dictator. This was the main ideology of fascism. And we should remember that, like Nazism, German Nazism was also based on fascism, which started in Italy. So fascism, or this form of government, started first in Italy, and based on this ideology or this principles of fascism, we see that the German Nazi party or Nazism was started in Germany. So in fascism, we see that they had the principle of war worship, state worship, and leader worship. These were the three main things: war, state, and leader. So here under fascism, we see that the people, the common people, were not given any sovereignty. War, state, or leader, these things were the main criteria of the fascist ideology. So there we see that the state is supreme. Nobody can say anything above the state, and there should be one single powerful leader who should be obeyed by everybody. And apart from this, we have the war worship policy, that this leader or the state always encourage warfare, always push the country towards warfare, and thus we see keep the people busy. So this was basically the fascist ideology, and we see that the fascism was mainly based on a dictatorial idea, where dictatorship was promoted and the common people were not given any power. In this regard, we should remember that it was Benito Mussolini who first founded the fascist party in Italy in 1919. So it was in 1919 that Benito Mussolini, founded the fascist party in Italy. Now what happened before, we should see the background. What happened is that after the First World War, there was a great change in the ideology of the people. There what we see is that during the First World War, Mussolini was very much against the warfare. But we see that afterward he himself had to join the war, and when he joined the war, he saw the condition of Italy and how Italy was so backward, that he realized. And after coming back home, he was severely wounded in the First World War. After coming back home, his ideology completely changed. So in the beginning, when the First World War was going on, his ideology was a different ideology. He was supporter of democracy. He was supporter of socialism. He was against warfare. But after the First World War, when he came back to home, severely wounded, his ideology completely changed. He now supported warfare. He wanted Italy to go for another warfare. His main motive was to make Italy ready for another warfare. Apart from that, he also changed his ideology from socialism to dictatorship. Previously, he was a supporter of democracy. Now, we see after the warfare, his ideology completely changed to dictatorship. So, we see that with this ideology or with this shift in his ideology, he founded the fascist party. So, in the beginning, he was an editor in the newspaper Avanti. Afterward, he had his own newspaper, and there we see that he was preaching his ideology of fascism and making the people ready. And during this time, we see that Mussolini was gaining so much followers that gradually he was raising to power. He was gaining so much followers, and the fascist party was gaining more and more followers. So this was the situation in the background of which Mussolini rose to power. And we see that in 1921, 1922, During this time, one important event took place, that is the March to Rome. This is very important event in Italy, and this is the most important event for the rise of fascism in Italy. Before that, we will see that Mussolini was posing himself, Mussolini and the fascist party, of course, they were posing themselves as a protector of law and order in Italy. So when Italy was suffering from the defeat in the First World War, also they were humiliated after the economic decline during the Great Depression. All this were degrading the condition of Italy, and the people of Italy lost their confidence. So in this situation, when Mussolini was taking Italy further, and Mussolini was giving confidence to the people, all the people started believing in Mussolini, and they believed that in Mussolini they have found a leader who could actually lead Italy forward. So many people started blindly following Mussolini and his fascist party, and they supported the fascist party. Many Italian people came forward to support the fascist party. So Mussolini had already gained a huge number of followers, mainly because of his oratory skill. Because we see that Mussolini was a great orator. Orator means he was a great public speaker. He gave his speech in such a manner that all the people believed him. Maybe he's saying something false, maybe he's saying something true, but the people believed everything that he said. So in this situation, when he already was gaining so much confidence among the Italian population, during this time the Socialist Party had organized a strike. This strike was not at all successful, but we see that Mussolini and the fascist party opposed this strike. They said to the king that if the king could not stop this strike, the fascist party will play a role and play an important role and stop this strike. So during this time, we see Luigi Factor was the Italian prime minister under the Italian king Victor Emmanuel. Remember this, Italian king during this time was King Victor Emmanuel, and Luigi Factor was the Italian prime minister. In this situation, what we see that Mussolini opposed the strike, and the strike was completely stopped. So in this situation, we see that Mussolini gained even more confidence, and as the strike was stopped, then the fascist party also became very popular among the people. So in this situation, what happened? Luigi Factor, who was the prime minister of Italy during that time, he resigned. And as he resigned, King Victor Emmanuel gave invitation to Mussolini to come and form the government. But we see that Mussolini's ambition was not to form a government under the King Victor Emmanuel, but Mussolini's motive was to take the whole power in his own hand. So we see that gradually, when Italy was going into deeper and deeper crisis, mainly because of the Great Depression, economically Italy was suffering huge decline. Then everything was going out of control, and King Victor Emmanuel also could not manage the things properly. So he gave invitation to Mussolini, and the fascists had also gained so much popularity that King Victor Emmanuel gave the power to the fascist and asked Mussolini to form the government. During this time, we see that in the election, the fascist party got huge majority, and Mussolini organized the March to Rome. So the fascists marched to Rome. By foot they marched to Rome, and when this march was organized, huge number of common people also joined the member of the fascist party in March to Rome. So there was a huge gathering in March to Rome, and in this huge gathering, the King Victor Emmanuel came to realize that the fascists are now so powerful that nobody can stop them. So the entire power was given in the hand of Mussolini, and Mussolini got the power of the prime minister as well as the president. That is, the king's power and the prime minister's power fully was given in the hand of Mussolini, and Mussolini declared himself il Deus. He became the il Deus. Il Deus means the leader. So he became the one and only leader, the dictator of Italy, and gathered and got all the power in his own hand. So this march to Rome is very important. Because of the march to Rome, King Victor Emmanuel was bound to give or submit all the power in the hand of Mussolini. So this was an important factor, and there we see that Mussolini declared himself as il Deus, which means the leader, and the entire power of king as well as the prime minister went in the hands of Mussolini. Thus we see that the fascist party was formed in Italy. Fascist party became deep-rooted in Italy, and the dictatorial government under the leadership of Benito Mussolini was formed in Italy. Thank you.